Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another great episode of Bahrain Now. With me, your host, Bara Abdallah, as we share with you the source of local initiatives, happenings, trends, and talents. All that in this show. Through our exciting lineup of segments and personalities, we'll be showing you a lot of things happening here around Bahrain. So don't go away. We'll be right back. Looking for a medical consultation without all the hassle and the trouble? This unique local-based application allows you to have an online video consultation with over 200 top qualified doctors to meet your medical needs, making it the first licensed telemedicine application in the Gulf region to offer such a service. To talk to us more about it is Ahmed Wafiq himself right here at the studio. Good evening, Ahmed. How are you?
Good evening. How are you? I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
I'm good. And I'm really good to know that we have an application like Dictori. I just love it. You know, the word Dictori, my doctor.
Yes.
To play with words, I got that.
Yes.
So I downloaded the application today, and everything about it was just beautiful. The colors, you know, the blue, the different levels of the blueness that's going on over there, and then it's so easy to use. But let me know more about Dictori from your aspect.
So first of all, thank you for having us.
It's a pleasure.
Here, Dictori is Bahrain's first licensed telehealth application that connects patients with online healthcare professionals that are both available on demand and via pre-booking. So on the platform we have more than 250 doctors from different specialities, and we have more than 12,000 patients from all over the GCC. We've also reached international patients also, accessing our app and our doctors also online. We've also reached Libya, so it was yes. Okay. It was marked as a record of reach. Yes.
Amazing.
Yes.
Amazing. So now I know the services and I know what's going on pretty much with my little visit and tour, but let's know more about the services.
So us at Dictori, we focus a lot on customer centricity. So our app is very user friendly. You basically enter the application. There's a easy 1-minute sign-up process, and then you just click on book an appointment, and you choose the specialty you need, and you can view the doctor's profile, reviews, and make a decision on which doctor you can consult. And that's it. You just book the doctor whenever he's available on the app, and you call him directly through the app. So it's very simple to use. It's a 3-step process, and a doctor is a tap away.
It is not even funny of how simple the application is. It's just so easy to use. Now, I'm super happy that you actually went with it and you did it, but what made you think of doing an application like Dictori? I mean, what made you think like, you know what, I need to do this, it's gonna happen? What was that spark?
So my partner and I, Ahmed Al-Awadi, we studied together in the UK, and as students, the NHS system was a bit complicated. You had to register, go through a registration process and all. And we've figured out that there's telehealth online services that you can access the doctor without waiting in line, and you can get your medical prescriptions, medical treatments, and whatever, all online from the comfort of your home. So. And it was very cold back then, so
I can only imagine.
so you don't want to go outside and go to the clinic. So yeah, we used their platforms and noticed the convenience of them. Coming back to the GCC, doing our research and seeing the healthcare market as a big growing market in the GCC. Governments are spending big funds in the market, yet there is a gap in telehealth services or telemedicine in general. So that's when we decided, no, we need to tap into this market. So we've interviewed doctors, patients, sat with hospitals, and noticed a big gap in such services. So yeah, that's how Dictori came up, and that's what we decided on doing actually.
Well, thanks to you and Ahmed Al-Awadi for making this happen. I mean, again, the application is so easy to use. It's actually fun to use. You know, it's like click. Okay, I want to go to the dentist. Okay, teeth whitening, we got A, B, and C, but the telemedicine is just like, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's like, why nobody approached this before? It's like, how come we did not think of making this happen? So before I even ask about the feedback from the patients, how are the doctors receiving this? What were their thoughts on this?
I mean, it was one of the challenges that we faced. I mean, telemedicine has its limitations, of course, and depends on the specialty.
Right.
So some specialties are where telemedicine actually makes sense for them to use, such as dermatology, where it requires a lot of visual diagnosis.
Okay.
Psychology, where it's psychotherapy sessions. So it depends on the specialty itself. However, doctors have been also from other specialties have been actually very positive. I mean, the reactions of the doctors and how they reacted to such services were very positive. Due to the fact that they can also, their patients can also have the convenience of following up with their doctors online without needing to go to the hospital, especially when it comes to lab reports and testing. So I go to the hospital, I get recommended these tests, then I don't need to go to the hospital again. I can just consult my doctor or any primary care physician once I get my blood test reports, and he can review them and give me his recommendations or what's going on or so on and so forth. So there are multiple cases that telehealth solves, we in general create convenience for both doctors and patients. Not to mention we have a doctor that's currently doing her master's in the UK.
Oh, wow.
And she still has her clinic open
Amazing.
in Bahrain. So she didn't miss out on any clients, and it was it's business as usual for her.
Oh my God, you saved money, you made them money, you saved their time and the patient's time. It's just, it's brilliant. Love that, it's brilliant. Are you using it yourself?
I'm actually using it, use it every now and then.
Okay.
But hopefully, I mean, it doesn't come to someone that he has to use it frequently due to a medical condition. But yeah, we provide that convenience and create. I mean, give you a medical consultation hassle-free. So yes,
Amazing.
I use it for my family members sometimes. You know, the elderly. So it's very convenient. Yes.
Love that.
Yes.
Love that. It's just like, again, it's so easy to use. The UI is simple. It's comforting. I can only imagine, like you said, challenges, right? One of the things that you actually got challenged with is the doctor's aspect of how would they receive this. But seeing an application like this, especially as telemedicine, I can only imagine the technical challenges you have to go through to work it out with the speed of the internet itself, or what kind of platform, what kind of coding, and who is going to do it. What kind of challenges, if you don't mind, just letting us know about?
Well, technology has been a big challenge, and it has been one of the reasons we had to delay our launch date. We've built Dictori from scratch, so it hasn't been an outsourced sort of ready-made software. So it was done from scratch, and we currently have a team of great in-house developers that take care of the project. We have our CTO. Gets or is the link between our developers and us as let's say operational or business-minded people. So we have that covered, it took long to build, especially when you have the video feature and optimizing the video feature, optimizing the user interface and experience. We've developed the product a lot from start to where it is now, and it still has a long way to go in terms of many features that will create more convenience and would create or add that effectiveness to a virtual consultation.
That's really exciting. I mean, as it is right now, it is a really good application. Tell me there's more coming our way. That's amazing.
Yes,
love
hopefully,
that.
Yes.
Now, offset, we've been talking about another feature, like, you know, you can go take an appointment for a certain date, but you said something about on demand.
Yes.
Let us know
yes.
more about that.
So we've recently launched Quick Consult, which is a new department that consists of general practitioners. We started off by working with the National Task Force,
Right.
And when I mean, COVID cases spiked a few months ago in Bahrain. We offered such consultations for free. And it's basically entering the app and accessing, and you have a list of online doctors.
Wow.
And getting in touch with them more or less instantly via video.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That is a saver right
Yes.
there. I mean,
Yes.
I can't think of anything more or anything like else or anything wrong about it. It's just too good.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
fast,
Yes.
it's convenient, it's just right there. Click, 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 and you're talking to a doctor, you know, at your convenience. It's just, I love it, beautiful. Any teasers, maybe things happening or, you know, should be looking at, looking for?
I mean, Dictori is expanding.
Okay.
We are entering GCC and international markets as we speak. In terms of the application itself, we're adding a lot of features, tech-savvy features that people should look out to. It would make life much easier for a lot of patients, and that's what we do at Dictori. We try to replace conventional medical or healthcare processes with top-of-the-line technologies, and try to streamline them. And like I said, we don't work against hospitals or against doctors. We always partner with these hospitals and create alternative methods for patients to reach out to them.
Amazing. I mean, like we can speak a little bit sci-fi right now. Like imagine the future with Dictori. Take the phone and just do an X-ray on your arm. The doctor is like, "Oh wow, well yeah, you need to come."
we have a technology that's soon to come, which is basically an AI technology that basically scans. You just need to scan your face, and it gives you vital signs. It gives you blood pressure, oxygen saturation levels, and stress levels also, all through just pulling out your selfie camera and having it scanned. So yeah, that's one of the upcoming features of Dictori that can, I mean, increase that effectiveness for the consultation itself, because some doctors actually require such vital signs. And technologies also, new technologies are adding blood sugar also to
blood
that.
sugar.
So yeah, I mean AI and such I mean medical artificial intelligence technologies are booming. You have a lot of companies, successful companies that are doing that.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's getting there, you know.
I just love it how you casually said, yeah, you know, blood pressure, your history, your future, you know, and yeah, diabetic will tell. All that by just my phone. So now I have a better purpose than just taking selfies. I can actually know what's happening within my body.
Yes.
Too excited, too proud to actually know that this is happening here in Bahrain. And I'm super glad that you actually followed your dream with this and you made it happen. Any last words to your viewers?
I mean, you said it, follow your dreams, do something you're passionate about. Yeah, and it's always mental stability over financial stability. That's something that people who are doing something they don't like should always consider. It's not always financial stability you look for in a career. It's always you liking what you're doing or not, and yeah, passion and perseverance.
Really appreciate your words, and I appreciate you and Ahmed Al-Awadi for making this happen. And big shout out to your team and every member of Dictori. That's it. I'll be using it now, on and onwards. And I was like, well, I don't need to go to a doctor if I don't have to take that trip anymore.
Yes.
But sometimes maybe we need.
Yes.
Well, it's been a pleasure and honor.
Thank you. The pleasure
having you with us right here on Bahrain Now.
Thank you very much.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the future actually is here with Dictori. Pretty much, you don't have to take that trip to a hospital within the traffic, all that with telemedicine with Dictori, as we took this place with this interview right here on Bahrain Now. ladies and gentlemen, going on to the other side of the world up for this segment, all the way from Argentina. She's a dance and fitness instructor, the founder of Bahrain Spanish Club. Let's hear it for Florencia Santillán. How are you?
Hello, hola, ¿cómo estás?
Hola, of course, beautiful, hola. Pretty much, I've been trying to actually practice the word hola several times. Am I saying it right? Hola, hola, hola.
Hola.
Am I saying it right?
Yeah, perfect.
Great.
Yeah, you are great.
Oh, thank you. So, I mean, pretty much a lot of people have been talking about the Spanish club, and then I saw you on TikTok. I'm like, oh, it's happening, and I saw how people are so excited about the club and what they were doing, and they were really happy to be there. So tell me more about the community, about the Spanish club.
Okay, yes. I was thinking about the Spanish club because I'm new here. So we started 3 months ago to try to do a community for people they want to learn Spanish. So because for me, I learn English here.
Wow.
I am really new. I learn English here.
You're doing great.
Oh, thank you. I am trying to do my best today. So after that, I feel alone because you know COVID time. So I feel alone, and I couldn't talk so much in English with the people, and also in Arabic because for me
Right.
it's really difficult to learn Arabic. So that's why I think, okay, why not to do a community to teach Spanish, and also you can teach me your language
Smart.
if you want. Yeah. So why not to do a community to the people they join us to talk in Spanish with the Spanish speakers.
Amazing.
Because there is a lot of Spanish speakers here in Bahrain.
Okay.
Yeah, and also the Bahraini, they are so good in Spanish.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so surprised. I'm really glad to know more about that.
Interesting. I mean, there is an interest, the Spanish language. I mean, you saw it yourself with Madame Bayotti.
Yeah.
One of our members, she was super psyched to actually meet you. So now, with all the Bahraini students that came to the community, how is their Spanish? Like, do they have a certain accent, a certain way, or are they pretty good?
Yeah, of course. There is so many accents in Spanish, even in different language. But yeah, the people here in Bahrain, I think they are so good in about pronunciation in Spanish. There is, if you want to take some accent from Spain, from
Right.
Latin America, it's
Right.
up to you. But there is, here in Bahrain, the people, they are so good.
Amazing. I mean, I think a lot of Bahrainis got to be more interested in Spanish because of La Casa de Papel.
Yeah, I know. When I came here, many people told me, okay, La Casa de Papel, hola, ¿cómo estás, amigo? Or something like that. So when the people know that I'm from Argentina, they start to talk in Spanish.
Okay.
So I thought, why not to teach here Spanish, the people, because they are so interested to learn Spanish.
That is very smart, and thank you so much for making that happen. The word is gracias.
Yeah, gracias.
I'm learning.
Also, I'm learning Arabic, shukran.
Oh, Afwan, what other words did you learn in Arabic?
Yalla shabab.
Yalla shabab, of course. Yalla. Is that vamos?
Vamos, chicos. Yeah.
Can you teach me a little bit of Spanish right now, just in case?
Yes, of course. How can you introduce yourself, maybe?
Okay, how can I introduce myself? That is a very good start.
Yeah, this is very important. And you can say, hola, mi nombre es. Hello, my name is.
Okay, hola, mi nombre es Bara.
Bara.
Okay,
very good.
cool.
I'm from. You can tell. You can pronounce soy de.
Soy de Bahrain.
Bahrain. Very good.
Okay.
So now you can say, hola, mi nombre es Bara. Soy de Bahrain.
I got this. Hola, mi nombre es Bara. Soy de Bahrain.
Perfect.
That's I'm okay. Visa, let's go.
Yeah, perfect.
Argentina?
Yes, and also your pronunciation is good.
Really?
Yeah.
Something about Bahrain is in the Spanish language. I'm not
I
sure
don't know why the people here in Bahrain, they are so good in pronunciation. I'm so surprised.
I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know if it's. I mean, people say that for whatever reason, Arabic-speaking people can actually learn Spanish very fast. I'm
Yeah.
not sure why.
Yeah, I think the sentence is like Spanish. I don't know
Okay.
because
Okay.
I am learning Arabic also
Right.
at the same time English.
Okay.
That's why my English
There's a
is
lot going on,
yeah.
right? You
Yeah,
end
yeah.
up speaking 3 languages, like salam, hola, how are you?
yeah.
Interesting. No, one thing I've been told is that there is a similarity between Arabic and Spanish, not only in the sense of language or vocab, but even the structure, or let's say the social aspect to it. In the sense, yes, Arabic has been spoken by a lot of people in the
Yeah.
GCC, in the Middle East, but there are so many dialects. They said Spanish is the same thing, with over 500 million Spanish speakers. Yes,
Yeah.
it is Spanish, but there are so many dialects. Spain, Mexico, El Salvador, Argentina.
Argentina,
So
yeah.
now, are they different with the dialect and the slang words? and-
Yeah, there is some difference word, yeah, that for us, for example, I will tell some example. For example, when I say me llamo in Argentina, is me llamo, double L, we use llamo.
Mm,
In other country, they use like a me llamo,
okay,
yeah. For example, my last name is Santillán.
okay.
But in Argentina, we use Santillán.
Santishan.
Yeah,
So the double L because of she.
yeah, she.
Oh,
Or
wow.
lluvia, for example. Lluvia means running. You can say in other country lluvia, but in Argentina, lluvia.
Shubia.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is a little difference,
Okay,
but you can understand, of course.
right.
In Spain, you can use, they are used more the Z,
Mm.
yeah. So they are used more. For us, no, we don't use a lot.
Okay. Small request, if you don't mind. Let's
Yeah.
say right now I'm from Argentina as well. We're having a conversation. What is, it will be interesting to hear right now, how can you speak in your own speed with your Spanish? Can you just like you're having a talk right now, just like open it up, just like you're talking about a situation that happened today. Just speak openly with Spanish. I would love to hear that.
In Spanish,
Yeah.
okay, in Argentina accent.
Well, okay, with your accent, exactly. It's like, oh, today was hot, I'm going Bahrain TV, I'll be on TV. Just let it go.
Okay. Bueno, hoy es a mix in Spanish, sorry.
Argentinian.
Yeah, of course. Bueno, hoy fue un hermoso día, pude venir acá a Bahrain TV a hablar, a tener una entrevista contigo, realmente es hermoso este tiempo, muchas gracias por este tiempo, por abrirme las puertas de este canal y estoy muy feliz de compartir con ustedes.
Music to my ears. It's like, we kind of picked up a bit, but it's just the flow of the language and how you've been speaking. It's just like hearing music right now.
Yeah, thank you.
I love that. Well, with all that being said, I'm sure a lot of people would love to join the society and the community itself with the Spanish, with the Bahrain Spanish Club. And I'm sure you have a lot of things going on over there. Any last words you would like to tell to the viewers, maybe even in Argentinian Spanish,
Yeah, in Spanish?
if you want to?
Okay, of course. I would like to tell all the people here in Bahrain, because they are so good to learn language, so I want to encourage them. So, para mí es muy importante que una persona extranjera de otro idioma pueda hablar español. Es muy feliz, estoy muy feliz de poder compartir mi cultura y compartir la cultura aquí en el Medio Oriente. Y quiero alentar a todos los bahrainí, a todas las personas que son extranjeras, que quieran aprender el español, son más que bienvenidos al Club de Español, para poder hablar con verdaderos hispanohablantes y practicarlo. Así que muchísimas gracias por todo.
Something about it, just again, music. I'm sure all good stuff. Definitely. Well, thank you so much. I would say muchas gracias for being with us here, and maybe me and a lot of people actually like to join the society
of course.
soon.
I want to tell you about Spanish. A Spanish club is free for all people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my idea is to share my culture, to share my language, and also to know more about your language and your culture. So that's why it's free for all the people. It's just if they want to join us, only have to send a message, and I will deal with them. Yeah, of course.
Amazing.
I want to help people here in Bahrain.
Shukran, thank you so much. Muchas
Shukran.
gracias, definitely. You and your brother and your sister are pretty much doing an amazing job right here in Bahrain, and it's been a
Thank
pleasure
you.
and honor having you right
Muchas
here.
gracias.
How can you say you're welcome?
De nada.
De nada. Okay, well, de nada to you and your beautiful family for being with us right
Thank
here
you.
on Bahrain
Hope
Now.
to see you soon.
Oh, you will.
again.
You bet I will be there, definitely. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was fun, pretty much. You know, we have a Bahraini Spanish club, so don't miss out with Florencia. All that took place in an interview right here on Bahrain Now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, our next talk is going to be a fun one, as our next guest is a lawyer, an actress, an artist, and many, many more that meets the eyes, who was awarded by the Capital Governorate in Bahrain for her charity volunteer work. With us in the studio is Sneha Ajit. Well, good evening.
Thank you so much. Good evening to you too.
Wow, even you're eloquent. You can even present and talk. Have you read the news before as well?
No, I have been a presenter in many TV shows long back during my university years, so some experience with the mic, but that's about it. Not like you.
Really
You're a veteran.
shows. Well, no,
No.
actually, the way you're talking right now is like, take my seat, please.
No.
Let's go. Interview me, because you're the lawyer.
It's my time.
Oh, it is your time. Yes, yes. This is all you right now. Where to start, Sneha? Seriously. Is it your movies should we talk about, or you being in TV shows, or a presenter, or a painter, a dancer, and all of that? Where do you want to start with that? I mean, pretty much, I guess everybody got really interested to know that you've been in a lot of movies. Tell us about that.
So I've done 4 film projects so far. I'm filming the 4th one right now, and one of which is a feature film which will be releasing very soon in November of this year. So we were just waiting for the theaters to open up worldwide and in India as well, because it was shot in India. It's a South Indian movie called Kshanam, and the first song of the movie just released 2 days ago. So it's a horror thriller genre.
Okay.
Yeah, and a very interesting suspense thriller kind of a film. I've done another feature film as well, which is for the OTT platforms, which will be releasing soon too.
Okay.
That's a thriller as well, and I'm doing a very light-hearted movie right now. So
Okay.
a couple of works in the pipeline, and yeah, looking to sign a few more.
Looking to sign a few more. Best of luck with that. What is your favorite genre to act in?
Oh, to be honest, to act in, it's all like I love the action movie genre.
Okay.
So I want to, in my life, be able to play some sort of a female action hero, even if it is like a real life story, like depicting an epic or whatever. That would be cool too. But that's a dream. But to watch, I like action comedies. So.
What kind of movies?
I like all the Ryan Reynolds movies
I'm
in
not
terms of
surprised. I'm
action comedies.
surprised.
It's like comfort food, you know.
Oh,
It's like,
yes, it is.
Yeah, it is. So I like to watch those, so yeah, I don't mind. It all depends on the script, and as long as you keep getting work, you know, it doesn't matter
Right.
what kind of movie, as long as your part is good and you get a meaty role in it.
So normally when it comes to movies, you would rather be an actress, or would you don't mind even doing some dancing and being choreographer as well?
Well, as a dancer, I would love to do more shows and live shows and theatricals
Okay.
and dance dramas, because I've done one in Bahrain Cultural Hall here called
Beautiful.
Kamala, and that was taken by one of the biggest festivals in India, and which we later did in India as well. And I've done a couple of other dance dramas. So when it comes to
Okay.
dance, I like the live audience
Right.
performing feel of it. So in movies as a choreographer, I don't know if I'd like that, but as a director in films, I hope to one day be able to direct a good film. So I think acting is also a way to do that for me, because I
Wow.
get so much experience doing it, and I can watch the others do their work while I'm doing my work. So it's kind of a learning process. So I hope to do that someday as well.
I can only imagine right now, like as you go over that, it's like I'm lawyer by day and actress by night.
That's actually similar to what I have on my Instagram bio. So it's that's good. You're almost there.
All right. Not only that you've been doing a lot of acting work and a lot of dancing on the side as well, but you even are a very good painter.
Thank you.
So how did this happen? Like all together, coming together, like it's like you're on art college right now.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
pick your major, all in one.
To be honest, I read it somewhere that when the world is going through a crisis, everyone turns to art. And that's exactly what happened with me as well, because I wanted to discover something else about myself and also follow another thing that I've done during my childhood days. So I used to always paint because my mom is a very good artist and she's an interior designer. So I used to
Okay.
watch her, the amount of detail with which she used to draw into her 3D TD sheets. And that's how I've grown up. I've watched her turn recyclable material into art, and she wears that all over the house. So this is how that's what inspired me to start painting. And I used to do that during my school days when I didn't think it was a big deal. But when it came to a pandemic and we had some extra time in our hands,
Right.
I thought I'll try. And my mom even hoards canvases at home for
Wow.
some reason. And there's
Hoard.
always a few empty canvases. And I was like, why not put them to use? And that's
Wow.
how it began. But certain few of them, for example, this one, the elephant one that I drew was because of an event that happened in India where a pregnant elephant was murdered because of some inhuman activity. And so that kind of really, I don't know how to vent out my frustration, because I'm also a vegetarian, and in any way like causing harm to an animal is something I didn't like. So certain few of them are like inspired by events, and the others are just to kill boredom, basically.
Kill boredom.
And get my mom's validation. So these are the only two
Wow.
things.
Did that create like a kind of a relationship even like closer to your mom by you being a painter?
So my mom is my biggest push to be an artist of any kind, be it a dancer, whatever, actor. She's the one who's been my pillar of support since day one. I started like going to dance school at the age of 3 because of her. She's the one who put me to dance school at 3. And so that's when my journey with dance, mono act theater, and like every kind of extracurricular activity that I've been part of is thanks to my mom's push. I feel like she's living vicariously through me in a
Right.
way. So yeah, she's always been part of it. So getting her kind of approval or validation is very important to me. Both my
amazing.
parents, but yeah, both of them.
This is amazing. Well, big shout out to your parents. They did an amazing job, actually.
thank you.
It's even like if I would say right now, oh yeah, give a shout out. So it's
They'll
like,
be so happy right now.
oh, definitely. Like I can only imagine right now you're walking, on the streets of Los Angeles, doing your auditions, and even, in different parts of the world. It will be hard not to hire you.
Oh my God, thank you.
Definitely.
I hope everyone's watching this interview. Every single casting agent out there.
Well, let's go. That's a good calling right there.
Yeah.
On Bahrain TV taking place. So, but here's the thing. Like, being a painter and a dancer and an actress, do you see yourself like sometimes as a mindset you have to change the way you think when you look at things? When you're gonna focus on a painting, you have to calm down a bit. Make sure that you have the right strokes. And when you become an actress, you have to become a different person. Or is it like pretty much one set, but it changes accordingly?
So art is such an ever evolving thing, even within me. So I feel like with every painting or every piece of work that I do, be it even a dance video that I shoot for like, you know, social media, I'm also growing with it. So everything is an experiment more than, you know, changing the way I look at it.
Interesting.
When I start with a canvas, I have no idea where it's going to go and how it's going to look at the end of it. But I'm also learning and kind of evolving in the process. So that's all I look forward to. I'm not trying to, you know, in a way switch my mindset to that. I'm like,
Right.
if it works, it works. If it doesn't, I learned that that doesn't work. So it's still a learning process.
Everything you said right now is translating right now in this talk. Because when we started, I'm like, where is this going to lead to? And I can see this is an,
You're
it's
also
an
learning.
evolving
Yeah.
talk right now. It's so beautiful. It's like, now we started with the acting, now we're here. It's like, it's
Yeah.
really evolving.
Thank you.
Now, with all of that, how is that all coming together with you being a lawyer?
Yeah.
Would that pretty much add to what you're doing, or is it
Yeah.
different, you know, world altogether?
So that's my vocation. That's kind of what I've learned to do. And I know that's my biggest skill because that's given me a lot of confidence. And I mean, that's like your best accessory, right?
Okay.
So if you can be confident in front of a panel or like in front of the camera, all of that comes from the fact that I've done so many like, you know, moot courts and a lot of experience with that. So that's also helped me earn a lot of money. And at the same time,
of course, you know, to support my art.
yeah, support my art. You always need that. My dad is the one who always says that you need a plan B. If something fails, you need a plan B, and a solid, you know, a professional degree and a career in that would always assist you rather than be a hindrance, depending on how you take it all. If it's something you cannot handle, obviously for your mental health, you should take care of that first. But if it's something you can do on this side, continue it until when you can. So that's my plan as well. So to carry that forward until when I can.
You're doing a great job so far.
Thank you.
That's,
So
that's
far, so
definitely it. So now, what is coming up for you right now? Like, is there like a certain movie we need to watch out for? You know, it's like, oh, I saw her on TV. Actually, I was with her on TV. So what movies are we looking at right now coming up?
So basically, Kshanam is coming out very soon in theaters, even in the Middle East, so in Bahrain as well.
Okay.
So that should be in a theater near you really soon. We had a trailer out as soon as we finished filming, thinking we'll release it soon, but we couldn't because of the
Right.
lockdown. So the trailer is out there for everyone to watch, and now we have our first song, which is my first ever movie song out. And
Movie song.
yeah, it just released 2 days ago, and it's getting really good feedback.
All right.
So it's on YouTube as well. So that's what's coming up. And I have a few dance programs and shows and TV shows also in the works.
Okay.
So that's going to be there as well. And I feel like I'm empty without creating content, so there's always something to look forward to. I hope I can continue that.
Oh, well, we're going to watch the movie.
Yes,
You know,
thank you so
we're gonna
much.
give that definitely a watch. You know, it's been a while since we actually had a sit down to watch a movie. Now we have a purpose.
Yeah, oh, thank you.
Let's
I
go.
am so glad I'm the reason why you're opening up that door again.
Definitely, definitely. So, any last words to your viewers?
I just want to say I'm so grateful for this opportunity to sit here on this couch on Bahrain's biggest TV network. And Bahrain being a country that's given me so much in my life, be it even a title like May Queen Bahrain, which I won in 2017, and be it like, you know, all the education and the training as an artist that it's given me since day one. I'm so grateful for this country, for all the opportunities. And I also got to be part of a few charitable events in 2020 when everyone was going through a lot of crisis. So by Capital Governorate, they even recognized that work. So Bahrain's given me so much in whatever which way I can give back to Bahrain or do my best to put it on the global map. I would like to do that. So thanks once again for the opportunity, and I hope to keep doing good work.
Definitely. It's a pleasure and honor having you with us here on Bahrain Now.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you need a lawyer, you want to learn how to dance, you want to just have fun in the movies and see her act. All that with Neha took place right here on Interview Bahrain Now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we've made it to the finish line. A huge thank you to all of our guests for joining us tonight, and another huge thank you to all of you watching us at home. As always, be sure to reach out to us on our social media accounts shown below. We love hearing from you. This was Bara Abdallah. Till next time, Bahrain. Good night and God bless.